Holy hells! How about a little... damn privacy! That's what I get. Bloody tainted stew! Made us a little... fish into some of my stew. Bloody mackerel must have been tainted. Save me, Lucian! Why the devil is this stall out in the open?
Keep your eyes peeled, would you? Ramos the Wanderer promised he'd be here.
My friends, for Alexander the Innocent, killed by sorcerers.
Finally! Your colleague over there is absolutely useless. I'll have a bowl of the house stew, if you please. You truly are my saviour.
He inhales deeply over the stew, savouring the scent of it, then scoops up a large chunk of meat and swallows it down, seemingly without chewing. He pauses in anticipation, then frowns.
Rather disappointing, isn't it? After all I've been through, and another tragedy.
He lowers his gaze, then looks up at you expectantly. His lip trembles dramatically.
It's my mentor. My dear mentor. He was killed by those void beasts. I told him we ought not to travel in the hills, but would he listen? No. Now here I sit, my closest companion gone, our precious cargo worth more than Lucian's right ring, lost to the beast-infested wilds. And on top of it all, the stew was a disappointment. Ah, then perhaps my luck has changed. Yes, perhaps this awful business might soon be behind me. Tell me, how are you with, well, Voidwoken? Ah, terrific news. Then what I ask will be little more than a trifling. My mentor, Liam, and I were hauling in a goodly number of fine wares from the Southlands when we crossed paths with a great brute of a Voidwoken. It made short work of Liam, may the gods rest his soul. I managed to escape, but my precious cargo was left behind. We'd invested our entire livelihood in those wares. I'd do anything to get them back. Very well, that's how. That cargo is worth more than a pretty penny, and I'll owe its retrieval to you and you alone. Now, give me your map. I'll show you just where to look. I doubt those beasts out there have any use of such a cargo. I can't tell you how thoroughly you've made my day. Good luck.
He fixes you with a stare, looks you up and down, weighs you up, the cut of your cloth, the weight of your bag, A moment passes. Then a smile creases his face, a smile carefully constructed to look friendly and authentic, a smile that doesn't reach his eyes.
Greetings, stranger. Looking to ease the pain of a decaying world? You're in the right place. Beers are ordered at the bar, but can I interest you in a nourishing bowl of stew?
He purses his lips. His fingers drum a pattern on his elbow as he assesses you. A lascivious smile spreads across his face. His tongue darts from his mouth to lick the spittle from his lips.
Let me ask you this. Across the world, who is renowned above all others for their exquisite love-making abilities? Perhaps one day I'll get desperate enough to disabuse you of that notion. My friend, the very best lovers are, whisper it, lizards. And for a barely significant sum of gold, I can introduce you to the greatest lizard lover the world has ever seen. Well, this is what's available. Take it or leave it. And I suggest you take it. It's better to regret something you did than something you didn't do, am I right?
He holds out his hand. The money vanishes into his apron.
Now, let me ask you this. What flavour of stew do you prefer? Do you like the strong and meaty variety? Or do you prefer it delicate and fragrant, if you get my meaning? Upstairs, on the second floor. Her name is Zara. Pleasure is her business. Enjoy the experience of a lifetime.
He gives you a mischievous grin, then dips his head in salute and turns away.
A valiant warrior against the force. We wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods. May the seven usher us to paradise against all odds.
You've got enough in front of you, elf.
A prim woman in a starched apron wipes a glass with a clean rag. She pins you with blue, steel-sharp eyes as you approach the bar.
Blessings upon our Lucian, 7 times divine.
With surprising agility for a woman of her age, she reaches over the bar and swings a hand toward your face. You brace yourself for the incoming blow, but she instead points her finger into your face.
We don't speak of His Holiness that way in this establishment. Well, you can't be blamed if your mother didn't teach you any better. But that can't be helped now, I suppose. Not everyone received the same education as my Niles. He's a magister, mind. Dead. So what are you after? Yes, that's my boy. Did you know him? Finest physician in all of Reaper's Coast. Top of his class. My, but it's been too long since I've seen him. A fine physician indeed. That's my boy. Some say all a growing child needs is food and sunshine. I say abstinence and chastity will grow him finer than either one of those. Oh, but it's so good to meet a friend of Niall's. Here, have a little something to eat. Niall's favourite, you know. No one in our little town can appreciate work so fine as his, you know. All his instruments and books are stored away upstairs, all but forgotten. It's such a terrible waste. Well, I'd love to show you, but I'm afraid I can't leave the bar unattended. This crowd isn't to be trusted, believe you me. But I suppose, well, there's no harm, is there? You seem to be a good sort. One of Lucian's own, isn't that right? Here, take this key and head on up the stairs. You'll find Niall's room there. He'd want to know his fine things weren't languishing unappreciated in his old room.
Usher us to paradise against all odds.
Damn right. I got a right to leave, don't I? Throw him in a hole for all I care. It's the greater good.
I don't think you know even a smaller good if it bit you on the arse.
Weep, my friend, for Alexander the Innocent. Wild incident. A valiant warrior against the voice. Taken too early, all hope destroyed. The path thus ended, the conclusion of a noble bloodline.
You got nothing to be scared of.
Who shall rise? Who gains the title most divine? We wait, we wonder and wonder, seeking signs from the gods.
It's the greater good.
May the seven usher us to paradise against all the odds.
An elf sways on her chair, her eyes focused on the counter in front of her, where she has 6 glasses in a row. With the nails of 2 fingers, she's pressing red welts into her forearm. She slides one of the drinks towards you, her head bobbling heavily on her neck as she nods at the sparkling ale.
Now that's... Drink or shut up. Nothing like a glass of the good stuff to smudge everything into a pretty shape.
She slides another glass of ale toward you. Its contents sparkle in the dim bar light.
Bottoms up. Ah, it's a sad story about a lover who left me out cold. Name's mind your business. Cheers to you, me, and...
Her gaze swivels around the room.
Damien's dull knife. This place is horrible. Never mind. Cheers to you, me, and me again. Another. Ah, down the old ouch. Oh, Reckon that was. Reckon that was. Reckon a one too many.
May the seven usher us to paradise against all the odds.
Don't expect no small portions. Same size and price for everyone.
Stop peering over my shoulder.
Weep, my friends, for Alexander the Innocent. Killed by sorcerers, a most vile incident. A valiant
This poor
warrior
unfortunate
against
died
the
just
void.
when he thought he was free.
Taken too
There were
early.
marks on his
all
body.
hope
Something in the
destroyed.
water got to him.
The path thus ended, the conclusion of a noble bloodline. Who shall rise? Who gains the title most divine? We wait, we wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods. May the seven usher us to paradise against all the odds.
I'm telling you, if they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared of.
Yeah? You're good with the magisters caging anyone up that looks at them funny.
Damn right. I got a right to live, don't I? Throw them in a hole for all I care. It's the greater good.
I don't know even a smaller good if it bit you on the arse.
Weep, my friends, for Alexander the Innocent. Killed by sorcerers, a most vile incident.
Nothing to be scared of.
A valiant warrior against the void.
The magisters caging anyone up that looks at them
Taken too early, all hope destroyed.
Throw them in a hole.
The path thus ended, the conclusion of a noble bloodline.
I don't really know even a smaller good if it bit you on
Who
the
shall
arse.
rise? Who gains the title most divine? We wait, we wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods. May the seven usher us to paradise against all the odds.
Yeah? You're good with the magisters caging anyone up that looks at them funny.
Damn right. I got a right to live, don't I? Throw them in a hole for all I care.
Weep, my friends, for Alexander the Innocent.
Smaller good if it bit you on the arse.
Killed by sorcerers, a most vile incident. A valiant warrior against the void. Taken too early, all hope destroyed.
If they got nothing to
The
hide,
path thus ended, the conclusion of a noble bloodline.
You're good with the magisters caging anyone up that looks
Who
at them.
shall rise? Who gains the title most divine?
live, don't I? Throw them in a hole for all I care.
We wait, we wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods.
Smaller good if it bit you on the arse.
May the seven usher us to paradise against all the odds.
Wheel of the good stuff.
I'm telling you, if they got
Weep,
nothing to
my
hide,
friend.
Good, ain't he? Bet he'd even write a poem for you. If
Killed
it's
by
nice all
sorcerers,
that,
a
all
most
nice
vile
like.
incident.
damn right.
A valiant warrior against the void.
It's the greater good.
Taken too early, all hope
That
destroyed.
divine voice, that idyllic poetry.
Thus ended
I could
the
lose
conclusion
myself
of
in
a noble
Barstan's cinnamon
bloodline.
eyes.
Who shall rise? Who gains the title most? You have interrupted my newest masterpiece.
If they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared of.
Yeah? You're good with the magisters.
The bard clears his throat as though to continue, but suddenly stops short.
Wait a moment. You're the Losa at my home tavern? Be still, my wretched, wretched heart. The mistress of song is here! Madam, now that I can count you among their number, I should never find fault with them again. Please, would you let me compose a poem for you? It would be the most tremendous honor. Accord! Then, allow me to begin. When the mornings are darkest and my crown tolls the terrible knell, when the beer ate my soul and there's tar in my wishful mind's well, I look to the day I heard Losa the many tongues.
I'll take your order, if you're polite.
Because owning a head is a terrible thing.
Nah.
I'm telling you, if they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared of.
Lo, I am struck by stars once more.
A single tear rolls down his cheek.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. When the mornings are darkest and my crown tolls the terrible knell, when the beer ate my soul and there's tar in my wishful mind's well, I look to the
Another
day...
sorcerer on the loose. I knew they should have cut off the Meister's head and burned the rest. Gotta make sure it don't grow back.
Owning a head is a terrible...
Arguing with Mac is like giving medicine to the dead. He's as stubborn as a corpse and smells the part to boot. No wonder Papa Thrash gives him the stink any time he tries to go downstairs.
Losa is coming to sing. You know an empty belly is a more than thing.
I'm telling you, if you got nothing to hide, you got nothing to be scared of.
And then Losa appeared.
The spirit of a Magister stares dumbly at her translucent hand, the fingers of which have been sheared off.
My ring! Where's my ring?
The spirit pivots her wrist, staring at the fingerless hand, utterly, morbidly entranced.
I should have been more careful. She hacked at my sword hand first. I couldn't defend myself.
The spirit stares, absorbing your question. Finally, she points her fingerless hand towards the kitchen. The spirit's lips part, trying to form an answer. But it doesn't come. She forlornly stares at you, unable to find the words. The spirit looks at you with the smallest flicker of realization.
I was still alive when she started cutting pieces off me. She wanted me to feel it. All of it.
The spirit inclines her head towards the kitchen. The spirit ponders your question and seems to shiver.
Oh, in many places. I feel my body in 100 moving graves, warm and wet.
Hold it. Papa no, you no go.
He grins, unpleasantly.
Loha didn't tell me to let any pretty lady in, so why should I? Cute. Sounds something like my 15-year-old daughter would try. No go. But I'll certainly remember your face now. Hey, back away from the stairs.
He grins.
Loha didn't tell me to let any pretty lady in, so why should I? You can't buy my friendship, but you can buy 10 seconds of me eyeballs examining the ground for, let's say, a small fortune. You look like you'd be good for it.
He pockets the coin and gazes dramatically at the ground mere inches from your feet.
You want an engraved invitation every time? You know the way in.
What's this? I found something.
Look at that. A fresh face. And a pretty little kisser it is, too. Welcome be, Governor. Take a load off and enjoy Effie's plunder down under. Good to meet you, Governor. What's your poison, then? A sip or a smoke? Aye, so it is. But not just any Drudenite. Oh no. My own special blends. Further down's the arena, see? And the gladiators are always on the lookout for an edge. I give them that edge. You could say that my darling herbs flower in the flesh and blossom in the brain. So, if you're interested, Governor, all you have to do is use your imagination. How can I make you bloom? No problem. In return for a reasonable donation, that is.
Effie digs all kinds of outlandish herbs from out of the depths of many pockets and mixes them with the patience and skill of an alchemist.
Much obliged, Governor. And here's your blend. Just take it to that big beauty of a pipe over there and have a blast.
Smoke billows from this strange contraption. It's adorned with hoses, levers and slots. You smoke and feel a drift. Smoke billows from this strange...
Seven, save me. Oh, this leaf is strong.
Right good to see you again, Governor. Take all the time you pleasure doing business with you, Governor. Just say the word, Governor. What are you after? No problem. In return for a reason, much obliged, Governor.
That's the spot.
My good sir, I see that you accompany no other than His Royal Majesty, the Red Prince. I have a message for him of quite vital importance, if you'd be so kind.
Of course he'll be so kind. Speak freely, kinsman.
Directions, my lord. I was bid to send you to none other than Bramos the Wanderer. He was waiting for you here, my prince. But...
He looks around the hazy room with hasted eyes.
The House of Shadows stirs. The Honorable Bramos sensed them closing in. He had no choice but to flee from Driftwood. A little ways east he went, in search of safety, to an encampment of paladins. You will find him there, Majesty. And with that, I have told my tale.
Indeed I am. We will follow your directions. You have my thanks, kinsman.
Prince of Princes, I am humbled and grateful.
He bows deeply before the Red Prince, as reverently as one would before a god. Smoke billows from this strange contraption.
Hail, such a striking man.
She draws close. You feel her breath on your neck, hot, moist.
Oh, yes. I have something that you want. But I only bargain with those I deem deserving. Those who have accomplished great things. So, tell me, are you worthy of my gift? Handsome, I must consider your merits before I answer your questions. Why, I wouldn't tease you with a gift I could never offer. You don't think me cruel, do you? Indeed? This is acceptable. You are nearer the one than most self-described heroes I've known. So, tell me, are you ready for me to grant you your greatest desire? I can't. Not yet. First, you must look into my ring and tell me what you see there. Gaze into the gem, handsome one.
She flashes her ring at you, and you stare at the luminescent stone at its center. You are floating on a current of pure source, surrounded by a kaleidoscope of colors and fuzzy images. On the horizon looms a dark silhouette. As you approach, a beam of light washes the shadow away, revealing to you...
Yes. I see you clearly now. It is power you seek. To conjure maelstroms and command the light to drive away shadow. I will fulfill this desire. In return, I ask for one thing a kiss. Most delicious. Meet me around the corner, and come alone. An audience is not required.
Mercy, mercy.
Oh, what am I going to do? Are you? No, you aren't. What am I going to do? Are you? Are you? No. Please. You there. Bugger off. Can't you see I'm trying to relax? Pouch? What pouch? Oh, that was you. Yeah, sorry, bub, but I was pulling your crank. There ain't any pouch. I'll bet you did. So why'd you let me get close enough to nip some gold right out of your pouch, right? Now, like I said, please kindly bugger off. It's turned to smoke by now. Go ahead and take it from my flesh if you want. I don't care. Please. You there. Leave me alone. Please. You there. Leave me alone. Please. Please. Could you help me? Bugger off. Can't you see I'm trying to relax? A little something Effie mixed up for me? She knows me so well. Are you? No. Please. Please. Could you help me? Are you? No.
That's the spot.
Please. You there. Oh, what am I going to do?
Watch 'em fight. Watch 'em. See that? Right in the kisser. Doesn't even... Doesn't...
Could you help me? Please. Please. Could you help me? Oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Please, please, could you help me? Please, you there. What am I going to do? It can't be far, can it? It can't be far, can it?
fight.
It can't be far, can it? Please, please, could you help me?
Hail, what a pretty young thing you are. Call me Dorothy.
She draws close. You feel her breath on your neck, hot, moist.
Oh yes. I have something that you want. But I only bargain with those I deem deserving. Those who have accomplished great things. So, are you worthy of my gift? Very well.
Her lips pout, but otherwise her face is steel.
I waited, yet you never appeared. I hope you have not changed your mind. As you wish. I will await you. Come alone.
Dorothea sees you and heaves a shuddering sigh. She bites into her lower lip with enough force that a drop of blood seeps out. Blood and something else. Something green.
Darling, I admit I wish we could share more carnal pleasures. Yet I think a kiss is the height of intimacy. Now come closer and receive your soul's desire.
You draw closer and close your eyes, eager to feel her lips on yours. Yet her lips do not press against yours, and her hands do not caress your face. She is a woman no longer, but a were-spider. Her fang painlessly sinks into your neck. You still hear her words, though they sound muffled, as if filtered through a glass wall.
You desired power, and so it's yours. My venom seeps into every pore. We part ways now. I'll remember this moment. You've seen my true self. There's nothing more to know.
She kisses her forefinger, then presses it against your forehead.
Now go. A delightful sight. Have you returned to express your love? I must consider your merits before I answer your questions. Indeed, this is acceptable. Are you ready for me to grant you your greatest desire? I can't. Not yet. First, you must look into my ring. Gaze into the
She flashes her ring at you. On the horizon looms a dark silhouette. As you approach, a beam of light washes the shadow away, revealing to you...
Yes. It is knowledge you crave. You want scholars to bow in your presence, begging for truth in an age of lies. I will fulfill this desire. In return, I ask for one thing in return. A kiss. Most delicious. Meet me around the corner, and come alone. An audience is not required.
Dorothea sees you and heaves a shuddering sigh. She bites into her lower lip with an off...
Darling, I admit I wish we could share more carnal pleasures. Yet I think a kiss is the height of intimacy. Now come closer and receive your soul's desire.
You draw closer and close your... Yet her lips do not press against yours, and her hands do not... Her fang painlessly sinks into your neck.
The knowledge you needed is now yours. My venom penetrates your mind and lifts your senses. We part ways now. I'll remember this moment. You've seen my true self. There's nothing more to know.
She kisses her forefinger, then...
Now go. Hail, darling. Call me Dorothy.
She draws you in.
Are you worthy of my gift? Handsome. I must consider... Indeed. This is... Are you ready for me to grant you Your greatest. I can't. Not yet. First, gaze into...
She flashes her. On the horizon looms a dark silhouette. As you approach, a beam of light washes the shadow away, revealing to you...
What do you want? Boss is busy. Listen up. Don't waste his time. We're not here to chit.
you help me? Please. You there.
Her lips pout, but otherwise her face is...
I waited, yet you never appeared. I hope you have not changed. Then you wasted both my time and yours.
That's the spot.
Right good to see you again, Governor.
Kids at war.
My good sir.
Of course he'll be so kind.
Direction. He was with...
He looks around.
The house of a little...
Indeed I am.
Prince of...
He bows deep.
The tigers fly, the leopards lie, and you, oh, But I know you, don't I? I have seen you in the night. The woman with a demon's heart. Just a dream, of course. Just a dream.
That's the spot.
Hail, what a pretty young thing you are. Call me Dorothea.
She draws.
Love. I must consider your... Indeed. This... Are you ready for me to grow? I can't. Gaze...
She flashes her. On the horizon looms a dark silhouette. As you approach, a beam of light washes the shadow away, revealing to you...
Yeah. I will... A kiss. Most...
Kiss at war.
Dorothea sees...
Darling!
You draw, yet her lips do not press against you. Her fang...
The knowledge you... We part ways now. I'll... remember this moment. My girl, I am exactly as I...
She kisses her forefinger.
Now go. Hail. Such a strike.
She draws.
Are you worthy of... Handsome. Indeed. This is... Are you ready for me to grant you your... I can't. Gaze.
She flashes. On the horizon looms a dark silhouette. As you approach, a beam of light washes the shadow away, revealing to you...
Yeah. I will... A kiss. Most...
Dorothea sees you.
Darling!
You draw, yet her lips do not press against yours, and her hands... Her fang.
You desire... We part ways now. I'll... remember this moment. You've seen...
She kisses her...
Now go. Hail, stunning creature. Call me Dorothea.
She draws...
Are you worthy of my gift? And they say...
You stare. On the horizon looms a dark silhouette. As you approach, a beam of light washes the shadow away, revealing to you...
Yes. I will... A kiss. Most...
Dorothea sees...
Darling!
You draw, yet her lips do not press against... Her fang.
The knowledge... We part ways now. You've seen...
She kisses...
Now go...
She draws close. You feel her breath.
Are you worthy of my gift? Handsome, indeed. This is... Are you ready for me to grant? I can't. Gaze it.
She flashes her ring. On the horizon looms a dark silhouette. As you approach, a beam of light.
Yeah. You desire. I will. A kiss. Most.
Dorothea sees you.
Darling!
You draw, yet her lips do not. Her fang.
You wanted. We part ways now. You've
She kisses.
Now go.
She draws close.
Are you worthy of my gift? Indeed. This is... Are you ready for me to grant you? I can't gaze into...
She flashes her. On the horizon looms a dark silhouette. As you approach, a beam of light washes the shadow away, revealing to you...
Yeah. In a most...
Dorothea,
darling,
you draw, yet her lips do not. Her fang painlessly...
I can't give you endless life. Instead, take this phoenix idol. Keep it on you. Should you die, the idol will resurrect you. You can cheat death once this way. We part ways now. I'll remember this moment. You've seen my true...
She kisses her...
Now go. Hail,
She draws you in.
Are you worthy of my gift? And they say...
You stare. On the horizon looms a dark silhouette. As you approach, a beam of light washes the shadow away, revealing to you...
Yeah. I will... A kiss. Most...
Dorothea sees...
Darling, but I'm afraid... Now. No kissing until you do something about that Most excellent. This...
You draw closer, yet her lips do not... Her fang...
The knowledge you needed is now yours. We part ways now. Oh yes. I know my way.
She kisses her forehead.
Now go.
The Seven protect me.
It's still there.
Quirkus, what are you looking at? Gad, stop gawking at the shield. You ought to be quite used to such journeys into that stone realm by now. Meanwhile, the acorn draws nearer. I read through some tomes I saw that cranky old lizard carry. Some fascinating leads, but nothing like the power we need to stop the Knights of Dre and their wicked plot. Our gargantuan friend is easily impressed. Wait until it learns that I'm a knight, a scholar, and a wizard capable of saving the world. No, of course it knows that already, Quirkus. Yes, I'm aware it's the entire basis of our partnership. No, I most certainly do not feel the need to return the compliment. I owe our shield my life several times over. I hardly need to grovel and thank it each time. I'm sure it knows I appreciate it. Now, if you're quite finished ogling your favorite long-legged scratching post, we need to get on and save the world already.
Watch 'em fight. Watch 'em. See that? Right in the kisser. Doesn't.
What am I going to do? Bugger off. Can't you see I'm trying to relax?
She looks you up and down with a grimace.
What's it look like? So already in my pipe. Nothing left for you. Sorry. Nope. Yep. Leave me alone. It can't be far.
What do you want? Boss is busy. Loha, you've been living under a boulder. Stick around long enough and you will. Best to get on his good side early if you're new in town. Listen up. Don't waste his time. These are explosive times. Be respectful. I'm not here to chit-chat. What do you want? Boss is busy. Loha, you've been living up. Stick around long enough. Listen up. I brought you up from girl to woman, Marla. Like you was my own. This.
He lifts his right arm, showing a white bandage beneath his ribs. A wet red spot shows through.
This ain't the thanks I expected. Who sent you?
The formidable dwarf slams his fist on the side table. You hear a loud crack.
Enough! Do you know they killed Anhar? Do ya? Start talking sense or I'll take that tongue right out of your mouth and fry it for supper. Bart, Cade, get her to talk or bleed her out. She ain't one.
His sneer travels from the restrained dwarf to you.
And you. You better have a damn good reason for coming here.
I almost feel bad for you. Almost.
Brave lass, waltzing in here now. I hope for your sake you've got good news for me.
We ain't gonna keep you around much longer.
She alive? I'm impressed. Magister Who's It laid into her pretty hard. You one of her little seekers? Chasing down Godwoken and begging them to save us all? So? What do you want? Ah, I should have guessed. I could help you. But last I heard you was working for the Magisters. Big shots at the boats. Now, why in the name of all that hurts would I help a worm like that?
An unpleasant smirk twitches around the corners of his mouth.
Right. I reckon I could help you out. Depending on what you can do for me.
He gestures towards the bandage across his side.
Had a bit of family trouble lately. My girl Marla got it in her head to come after me with a short blade. That ain't like Marla. Ain't like her to pull the silent treatment either. Something's going on. And wouldn't you know it, that blade she used wasn't any normal bit of steel. Belonged to another of my people. Guy's name is Mordus. Bit of a loner, but smart as hell. I sent a few guys to go check on him, see if he knew what had got into Marla, but no one can find him. I'd like a word with the guy. Glad you see it that way. No one's seen him in a good few. I've got some people checking out his house near the tavern now, though. Tell them I sent you, and they'll let you know what they've found. Truth is, they might be glad to see you. Reckon a sorcerer will have better luck finding one of their own. Well, like I said, Mordus is a special guy. A sorcerer, matter of fact. Maybe even one of the ones Seaver's after. If there's something you want to find out from him, you might want to ask before I have my word with him. Here, you can take this off my hands. More suited to your kind, really. Good luck.
What do you think was gonna happen?
Better get out there before Maldus makes it all the way past Arks. All right? Whatever needs doing. Isn't that obvious? That's right. Lost one of my best lads, Anhar. Didn't get Jalia's body back, though. Maybe one of them beasts took her like they did the sorcerers. Well, I reckon that's good news. Poor thing. She'll be back in time. She and Anhar were sweethearts. We will, once the Reds turn down the alarm a bit. They're jumpy as all hell for the moment. Won't do anyone any good to raise a ruckus now. Don't insult me. I wouldn't expose my people like that. But if you find out who did it, shake their hand for me.
You're one of us. How could you do it?
Step off, lest you want a taste.
Move along, lady. This don't concern ya.
Tell the truth now. Who was it that sent you?
The battered dwarf pulls her lips back into a garish, open-mouthed grin, flashing blood-stained teeth.
I almost feel bad for ya. Oh.
Tell the truth now. Who was it that sent you? Tell the truth now. Who was it that sent you?
What's got into you?
We ain't gonna keep you around much longer. We ain't gonna keep you around much longer.
gods! Is there a void woken down there? Who in their right mind would keep a void woken locked up like this?
In the shadows, a dwarven woman spits obscenities down upon a caged void woken. She exudes a powerful air of menace and an even more powerful odor of old sweat and dried blood. She spies you and glowers.
More fodder for the arena. Let Murga the champion test how good your reflexes are.
Curling her torn lip back over broken teeth, she grabs your hand and pulls you down to the ale-soaked table. Never losing eye contact, she begins arm-wrestling you. She glimmers in and out of view, merging with the shadows. Crowing, she slams your hand down into the table, hard enough to draw blood.
You need to practice more, dear. Try some pull-ups before you even think about going one-on-one with me. I bested that void woken below us, you know. Dragged that scaly lump down there with my own 2 hands. So, since you can't hope to beat me, what is it you want down here? Ah, based on your performance so far, that's cute. But I shouldn't judge your baby steps. The lion judges not the pussycat, eh?
Murga raises one surprisingly delicate eyebrow.
Ah, go talk to the raucous one. Tell him I sent you, and he'll set you up for a challenge. Prove yourself worthy fighting my acolytes blindfolded. Then, I'll knock your teeth out.
Did you know our arena champion's a bloody cheat, stranger? Murga tripped me and bit off my earlobe before the fight had even started.
Down for a little scuffling and tussling? Let's see if you got some fight in ya.
Figure it's time to prove yourself. Let's get it done. Figure it's time to prove yourself. Let's get it done. Is that so? Well, looks like the crowd'll get its money's worth, for sure. You accept her challenge, do you? All right, just make sure to keep the blindfold on. You take it off, you lose the challenge. Real simple. In any case, you're in for a treat, lass. Better than sweet cream stew on Lucian's Day. Who's coming along with you? It's your only chance, so put your thinking cap on.